Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. So yesterday we reacted to the first part of the ESPN Top 100 NBA Players. It was players 51 through 100. This is now players 11 through 50, man. So on the right side of the screen, you guys can see I did post a photo of the list of 51 through 100 just so you guys can have it as like reference, just in case you're like, yo, man, they got, this player right here. Damn, they should not be over this guy or they should be under this guy, right, man? So, yeah, as far as the first 50 players went, it was atrocious. It was so bad. It was literally like, how could the worldwide leader in sports, essentially, that's what they call themselves, right, man? That's what they call themselves. Doesn't mean we call them that, right? How could they put that type of list together? It was so bad, from the disrespect of, LaMarcus Aldridge all the way up to a guy like D'Angelo Russell, man. It's like, what's up with that, right? It's just the list was completely asinine. So I'm not expecting much better from this. As you guys can see, the first part of it, we have number 50, Domantas Sabonis. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong on this, man, the NBA All-Star Game, 24 players make it, give or take, 26, something like that. So how the hell do you have a damn All-Star at number 50? What sense does that make? The guy was literally a top 24 player in the NBA by making the All-Star team, right? Now, I guess, sure, you might say something like, well, maybe there's more like guards that are better than him that didn't make the All-Star team because too many guards made it or something like that. Still, man, not that many more, right? Not to put him at number 50. It's already straight up disrespectful to Domantas Sabonis. Number 49, we got Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie. Says Spender. Sorry. Spencer Dinwiddie. I like Dinwiddie. He was, I think it's actually kind of respectable that he's on, the top 50 players like this, just because obviously, he's notoriously a backup, but with Kyrie being injured at times, Dinwiddie did go in and took over. So it was nice for him. I was happy to see that. Kemba Walker at number 48 feels just a tad little disrespectful. Like Kemba Walker, despite struggling in the bubble, for the most part, had a really good season for the Boston Celtics. No longer the number one option like he was on the Charlotte Hornets. So obviously his scoring's going to go down a little bit, but his efficiency was still good. Still, got the assists and stuff like that, man, like 5-6 assists per game. So disrespectful for Kemba Walker at 48. 47, we have Victor Oladipo. See, like, okay, the thing about Oladipo in this case, like, for one, last season Sabonis was the best player on the team because not only was he an all-star, but also Oladipo was injured. So I guess is this like still to say that Oladipo is still better when healthy? I'm sure he probably is, but I gotta see it first, right, man? Definitely gotta see it. Karis LeVert at 46. Remember he had like that 50-point game last season. We got Gordon Hayward at 45. Okay, whatever. 44, Draymond Green. I thought Draymond was pretty damn bad last season. He was pretty damn bad, guys. I mean, we all know he's a product of the system type of player, which isn't a bad thing. It's nothing against him. It's just what he is. So, yeah, we got Jaren Jackson at 43. 42, we got Nikola Vucevic. 41, Kristaps Porzingis. I mean, Porzingis was, he definitely started off slow for the Mavericks because he was still coming back from a major injury. But towards the end of the season, he was really balling out. Like, he was looking like his former self again. So, I feel like 41, a little disrespectful for him. Alrighty, next up we got, I guess we'll do it this way. Probably the best way to do it. You guys can see it all right? Hopefully you guys could see it before, my bad. Could you guys see that before? Believe you could. Okay, yeah, you could. Okay, we'll do it this way. Alrighty, so we got 40 for Fred VanVleet, 39 Malcolm Brogdon, 38 Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 37 Marcus Smart, 36 Russell Westbrook, man. Once again, like, we are just, like, I don't know what it is. Like, you can tell how narrative driven this list is. Where people like you can tell like the people that are making this list are the same people that just make like those whack ass headlines and stuff like that to really discredit players. Russell Westbrook is way better than the 36th best player in the NBA. He is way better than that, man. Now, I understand, like, Russell Westbrook doesn't always, like, put up the most efficient numbers. But when it comes to, like, his actual stat line in the end of the day, like, he still puts up numbers, right? So, and I know it might not, like, always be, like, winning basketball, but Russell Westbrook, from a talent standpoint, is still that type of guy out there, man. I think it's extremely disrespectful. And actually, let me look at his stats real quick here, guys. Sorry, I was looking at something else earlier. Russell Westbrook, like, let's see, what exactly did he do last season? Just so we can get an idea. Hopefully you guys can see this all right. You probably can't, but I'll read it for you guys. Last season, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists per game in his first season on the Houston Rockets. The season before on the OKC Thunder, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. So his scoring went up by 5 points per game. Pretty impressive playing with James Harden. His rebounding and his Assists did go down, three a piece or two a piece, three piece, whatever it was. But a lot of that too was playing with James Harden himself too, right, man? Because James Harden also grabs rebounds and assists and stuff like that. So his numbers were still really good. He shot 47% field goal percentage, which is a career high. His field goal percentage, that's what like he was efficient. And his 3-point shot, 26%, but he's never been a good 3-point shot. I mean, he's won, like the season he won the MVP award, he shot, I guess he did shoot 34% that season, but still, man, yeah, that's such a short-sighted ranking, putting him at 36. I hate it. I really hate it. 35, Chris Middleton, another guy that was an all-star. Chris Middleton's what you call like sneaky good or quiet good, where it's like he puts up numbers very efficiently. He was very close to that 50-40-90 club. I think he was literally like one free throw away or something like that, which really sucks for him. But yeah, that's disrespectful. It's just because he scores in a quiet way. That's how it is. It's like they want these big-ass flashy players and stuff. We got De'Aaron Fox at 34. 33 for Drew Holiday. 32 Jaylen Brown. 31 John Morant. Okay. Number 30, we got Kyle Lowry. 29 Trae Young. 28 Brandon Ingram. 27 CJ McCollum. 26 Rudy Gobert. 25 Kyrie Irving, which I'm not like totally against because of the injuries. Like I said, I value injuries a lot different than other people, I guess, because if a guy is coming off of a major injury, doesn't play because of injury, then as of right now, at that very second, it is kind of hard to rank them as a top player, because it's like, well, we got to see what they are, right? We got to see what they are if they are still one of those top players when they come back, because this of course, is not like an all-time list, right? We got Pascal Siakam at 24, so we finally get to the point where it's like, okay, here are the All-Stars, right? Because 24 players make the All-Star team. So Pascal did make the All-Star team. He was a starter on it, I believe. So, we got Cat at 23, Bradley at 22, 21 for Jamal Murray. I like Jamal Murray a lot compared to, like, I don't think Jamal Murray is better than Kyrie Irving or Russell Westbrook. Like, Jamal was really nice last season, but once again, we are getting kind of caught up in, like, recency bias with him, where it's like he did nice in the bubble for a little bit, right? But I got to see for an entire season. So I'm not like totally mad about it, because Jamal definitely has been earning his respect in the league and stuff. But it's not so much where Jamal's at, it's where some of the other guys are at in comparison. Okay, next up we got number 20. We got Paul George. Zion at 19. I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. Like, why are guys like why is Zion being given this treatment like this, man? Like, yes, when he was playing, he was fantastic, but it's been in like such a limited amount of time that it's just tough to put him right there for me. It's just tough compared to like a Trae Young who played for the entire season. Now I know like Trae Young doesn't have the defense and stuff, but like scoring and playmaking stuff, he was nice. Donovan Mitchell at 18, Devin Booker at 17. I do like that those two guys are close together, because to this day I'm just kind of like, who would I rather have? They're both fantastic shooting guards. Number 16, we got Ben Simmons. Still some respect to him. 15, CP3. Yeah, I mean, the way Chris Paul played last season, I'm not really against it. 14, we got Joel Embiid. We got Bam Adebayo at 13, man. So for me personally, the top three center debate has always been between Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, and Karl-Anthony Towns. In this case, they have Bam Adebayo as the second best center in the NBA, because obviously Jokic is going to be a top 10 player, man. So I don't know if Bam is a good player, don't get me wrong. He's fantastic center. I don't know if I quite have him as that top 2 player yet, though. Like, he's just not there yet. Like, and once again, man, it's just that this list is just shifting around like how injuries are. Because Joel Embiid, it's like, when completely healthy, I think is like when completely healthy, dominant-wise, Embiid is the number 1 center in the NBA. Now, obviously, you can make a case for Jokic. There's some people in the comments of this video arguing that. That's fine. I'm not against it. But, yeah, I don't know if I quite have Bam there yet. We have 12 for Jimmy Butler, which is cool. Jimmy Butler obviously, led the Miami Heat to the NBA Finals, which was fantastic to see. And then we got Jason Tatum at number 11, which I'm cool with. Jason Tatum really popped off this past season, man, so I'm cool with him being right there. There was some really bad moments in this list also. I don't know if they were as bad as the top or as the first 50 were, but there were some really bad moments in this one also, guys. Russell Westbrook, obviously. Chris Middleton, I'm not happy about. Domantas Sabonis, extremely disrespected. So, yeah. What do you guys think? You guys let me know in the comment section below, man. Are you against this list? Are you for this list? Did it get worse? Did it get better? Who's on here? And then obviously some of these players too, you obviously got to compare to the right side of the screen over here, man. Where you're like, hey, like you got Gordon Hayward over Zach LaVine or D'Lo. Like, does he deserve that? And once again, like I was saying, Zion at 19, I ain't ready for that, man. I'm not ready for that yet. So we'll see, though. We'll see next NBA season. I'm sure he definitely will be there after next season. Just let him get there first. Like, let's quit putting these expectations on these players so quickly, right, man? So that's all we got. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out.